Sup? Let's do this. Now, I actually... Hello, villagers. Okay, so I actually have stuff going on today. So the result is that I need to end stream like exactly on time today for once. I vaguely remember something about VSync actually making things less smooth. Sorry, that was random. Okay. Maybe. I'm already getting so distracted. We're gonna just pump it up to a higher FPS than my monitor's refresh rate. Okay. Well, we'll see. Anyway. No, that feels more choppy. I'm probably just... Huh. Well, I'll have to poke around for that. Okay. Point is, we're gonna try, yeah, so I have to stop, like, yeah, I have to stop, like, right on time. So, the result is we're just gonna hop to work. And I'm thinking the thing that we hop to work on is witch farm. That seems like something that's really useful to have. We're going to get a bunch of redstone, some gunpowder, stuff. We'll get a bunch of stuff from that. It'll not only check off a lot of boxes, but also just it'll be some generally useful stuff, I think. So the first thing that we need to do, we're actually going to grab these axes for this. We just need to tear down what's basically the entire witch hut that's already there. I forgot to start that timer. There we go. Oh, it's only like 2 minutes. It's fine. No. Okay, well. I guess I suck. Alright. So we're going to tear down the witch hut that's already here. But we do need to make sure we remember exactly where it is. So I'm going to grab, we'll just grab some wood. And, oh, that's oak. Okay, well, we'll craft this into planks. So this is a block that's not in the witch hut whatsoever. And this is the furthest that it goes. This is the furthest that it goes. This is the furthest that it goes. And this is the furthest that it goes. Okay, so we're all good there. Now we just need a... Whoa, that was weird. I mean, I figured out what happened, but it was still weird. Now, as I recall, you want to make 3 levels of platforms, and then you want to be able to flush those with water on a timer. Okay, well, we've torn it down. That's step one. Now I'm actually going to pop back this direction. Is it night? Or is it just raining? No, yeah, it was actually night. Okay, so we're going to might need to briefly pop into a creative testing world or something of the sort. Well, whatever the case, I'm close enough. I guess the iron farm's gonna work no matter what, but I'm close enough that this stuff can work. If I just want to go AFK for a second. But I mean, the point is you just want as much spawning platform space as you can within the witch hut bounding box. I guess I just need to figure out exactly where that bounding box is. So, yeah, okay. I'm gonna hop in here. We get the delightful villager sounds. And let me just look up, like, witch hut, like, witch hut Minecraft, like, bounding box. Okay, yeah, swamp huts. Okay, so it matches the roof plus the porch. Whoa. Okay, it's not totally clear where the bottom is. Okay, so I think I get it. We're gonna use some chiseled stone bricks here, because it doesn't freaking matter. We're never going to see this. At least it's not really the plan. One of these days we will start working on the nicer stuff, but that's gonna be once we've got enough farms that we're like, oh yeah, like we just want to AFK for a bit, essentially, to get some stuff for more projects. More Pinnacle projects. Okay, so it looks like the bounding box starts here, I think. I'm honestly not that worried about only having 2 layers instead of 3. Because we don't need that much stuff. Like, we want a good amount, but it's really not a problem if it's not working as amazingly as it could. For, like, completion purposes, it just needs to work enough to kill a witch regularly. Okay, so I do believe that's the inside, so let's see. To make things easier, it'll probably be easiest if it pushes the witches right here. So we'll go ahead and make a little chute. Wait. No, yeah, because it has to push them off the side. So that means we need a wall like that. We're going to need walls inside as well. We'll start with this. And then we'll need to do that. And then we'll need to have a sign right here. For the time being, it's going to be a block so I can get out. Alright. So... Can't get into a rhythm here for some reason. It's alright. Let's cut down a couple more of these trees just to get them out of the way. Especially this one. Yeah, I can't click fast enough for that. I ain't no auto clicker. Also, it's kind of cold in the room I'm in, not gonna lie, which colder fingers does not result in quick click times. I don't know the science behind that, but at least for me, if my hands are cold, then I can't click nearly as fast. Okay, wait, we still need to remember that we need to dump water, which we're going to be doing right here. So we need to make sure that there's blocks here. But that's something we'll come by and do later. See, this is why we got masons, guys. Because all of these blocks were just basically free. Oh, wait, I closed in that last layer over there. I wasn't supposed to. But whatever, I gotta go get more blocks anyways. Some point you just gotta just dry up this entire area. But today is not that day. We'll probably end up just picking a block that the masons can give us and placing, like, flattening this whole space out by filling in all the water. But, okay, so first we want some of this. We'll actually use the oak. We're just gonna make some ladders. This is way too many ladders, but that's okay. And then we want something that I'm forgetting. Oh, right, we need trapdoors and a sign. Do you already have a sign? Wait. We do not. We're also going to need, was it 24 minecarts, I believe, for the collection, because we're just gonna kill them with entity cramming, because we can't use like campfires, because witches are or can be immune to fire. All right, we've got a maintenance ladder. We need to get rid of these. And actually this as well. It's a lot of saplings. we'll need this wall here. And then we'll need to go, wait, hang on, because I could. Yeah, that's not quite what I meant to do. Okay. Then we'll add another layer here. Gotta sleep soon. Is this actually still in the bounding box? This feels like it's probably outside of the bounding box by now. But I don't know. Maybe it goes up kind of high. You know what? 2 layers should be enough, right? Like, it'll be fine. Let's just fill this in, and then we'll have to slab up the top, I suppose. Remember back in the day when that would have suffocated me? Alright, now we need to make some trapdoors. That's more than enough. Oh. Wait a second. No, actually, these need to be placed from inside. So let's... Actually, we're just going to make another ladder because I'm lazy. Wait. No, I remembered it wrong. Okay, no, yeah, it does actually have to go the other way. I got it backwards. Okay, so we'll have some blocks right here. And then we need to have a row of blocks above that. And then these need to be full of water. It's fine. It's just gonna take forever. Unless waterlogged trapdoors can actually make... They can! Ah, yes, that speeds things up a lot. Okay. So the idea is that when these get flipped down... Oh, no. Oh, you have to do it that way. Okay, well, you know what? That's actually not even that hard to fix. We just need to... Okay. So, annoying. But not too bad. What we need to do is... This needs to be the new wall. Okay, so we actually need to... Wait, but this isn't a part of the spawning zone, so this is where the wall needs to be over here. Okay, and then these need to be placed from the outside. I'm just going to break this down for now. we got to go up the other ladder. Okay, there we go. And then, so yeah, that'll actually go all the way to the end. Exactly all the way to the end. That's actually super perfect. Okay. And then we'll close this off. And then we'll need to go down to the next level and do it there as well. And we should probably actually just fill it in over here. I don't remember what I did up there, but yeah, it looks like I did it the other way. I'll go change that. Okay, actually, either way, we need to. This is using way more blocks than it needs to, but it's fine. It's not really a problem. The whole point of the masons is that we have plenty of blocks. Okay, so then they're going to get pushed this way. So that means this wall needs to be completely gone. We need to fill in this. Okay, we'll have temporary block there. Okay, we're actually going to need to get rid of all the water right here. So we'll do that. That block should stay actually. Okay, now we're gonna need some redstone, and we're gonna need to set these all activating on a clock. Excuse me. All right. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go grab dust. We need to make a clock of some kind, and I guess it doesn't need to be anything crazy. It needs to have a long enough cycle that it'll flush all of the witches out. We're just gonna bring all this, and we'll mess around and figure it out over there. Actually, in theory, there should even be witches spawning in there right now. In theory. This world has always confused me just a little bit. It feels like there's just been way less spawns than there should be. Maybe they changed something about spawning that I'm not aware of in this update or something, but I don't know. Okay, well, we need redstone dust across here. Hey, 24 hours! We have officially been playing for an entire day's worth of Project Pinnacle. Very, very awesome. Okay, actually I need to get up. Actually, we'll probably just activate it from over here. Cause, okay, so if we, hang on. What the heck? Oh, it's still tracking. See, this is what FreeCam's been so weird lately. I don't know why it's doing this. I'm gonna briefly try to fix it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, anyway, the point is that... Right, so when it's powered like this, all the way up, then when there's no power, it opens up and it flushes everything out. Now, if we have a full signal there, do we get enough juice to do a full power there, or at least enough to activate everything? Yes. If we break this, all of both levels should now be flooded. Neat. So now, yeah, we just need to make a clock with enough delay. Do we want to do this the kind of janky way where you have a boat going around in a circle of water? It'll be a lot more resource efficient after all, because we'd need a lot of repeaters and whatnot to make a good clock. Because, yeah, so basically we'd get Oh yeah, we're not sure if witches can spawn up here, are we? I mean, actually, just like a crazy long clock would be the best, I think. We'll just need some more stone to start with. And this is going to give us redstone, so it's not a huge deal if we, like, use up all of our redstone. Probably way more than is necessary. That's okay. And we'll forget about that for now. Alright. Yeah, we got tons. We're just going to make as many repeaters as we can. Which, actually, let's math this out. We can make 11 repeaters. Which, if we're making 11 repeaters, then we need 22 sticks. Wait, no, because I've got one more that I actually still need for sticks. Sticks. More than I was hoping for, if I'm being honest, but that's okay. Okay, so we'll just stick them all here, and then we do that, and then we do that, and then we do that. So 21. Oh wait, we still need at least a couple redstone dusts, which I'm pretty sure we still have some around. But it was so beautifully perfect. It's alright. Dang, we've been going for about 30 minutes. I can't tell if that's way less or more than I thought it would be. Guess it seems about right. Dust. Where's my redstone dust? Are we actually? There's no way we're actually out, right? Yeah, check the chests over here. Well, chat, we are actually out of redstone dust. Oh man, okay, well, let's go get some more, I suppose. We only need like 2. I mean, actually, there is a way we could set it up without it. Actually, yeah, no, it shouldn't even be any worse without it. This place is gonna be so ugly. Kinda already is. Okay, so what we could do is 11 repeaters. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have an extra one. Hang on, is there any way to... Wait, no, this needs to be the other way around. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, if we... If we, like, offset an extra block... This isn't making it. Wait, hang on. And we can push one side an extra block, right? So, yeah, like this, like this, like this. So if we put the torch there, we're gonna... have maximum delay. That seems pretty good. Alright, and then once again, there's a distinct possibility that witches plan to be spawning up here, so we're going to try to avoid that in a slightly ugly way. We can't turn these into slabs in any way, right? I don't think so. It's fine, we'll just make stone slabs. That should be probably about enough, right? Wait. Oh, hey, welcome in. Alright, stop looking at chat for a few minutes. We're working on a witch farm right now. Because... Witch farm? I guess there's not a particular reason. I do have to, like, actually finish my stream on time today because I've got other stuff going on. So I was like, okay, I just need to hop to it, actually start working on something instead of procrastinating for like 30 minutes first. And I looked over and I was like, oh yeah, there needs to be a witch farm. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, so we just finished setting up this redstone clock. It's honestly not anything special. It just redstone torch activates all these repeaters, that turns itself off, and then once that stops, it goes back around. Very simple. And I think it's got a good enough delay. We just need to have this water flushing witches out. Although no witches have spawned yet, which leaves me slightly worried, but I don't know. It'll be fine. Alright, so now we gotta go in here. And not torches or anything. That's fine. You know, we'll just give myself a little light here. So that goes to right here, and then we need to get our sign out. Wait, we have to do the ceremonial. Ah, that's beautiful. Okay, and then they're gonna fall down here. And that should be enough blocks. Now for the time being, this is just going to be it's a crazy feast in my subscription. There's your stream, money, SMP, magic, the no, feel like this unstable SMP video here. Crazy. What was that? Oh, yes. Okay, so we need... This block needs to be a hopper. And then we need to have minecarts so we can do entity cramming. So we'll go grab all the iron and whatnot for that. Nah, it's fine. Oh. I used up all the iron recently. No! We might need to do something about that. Like, in general. Do something about that. I think if we had these as stairs, that maybe fixes it, right? Isn't that... Well, we definitely need to go up there. Yeah, back to Iron Farm. It's never done. It's never done. Stop lying to yourself and stop lying to your wife. That Iron Farm will never be done. Okay, well, I just wanted some netherrack. But I've got no netherrack. It's fine. Everything's fine. Doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. Okay. So up we go again, at least to get that iron golem out. Additionally, though, what else do we need going on up there? Because we need to stop iron golems from getting stuck. Maybe stairs can fix that. Maybe if there was just a taller barrier, because obviously I think he's aggroed on the pillager is the issue here. Because if he wasn't aggroed on the pillager, he would probably just try to walk around somewhere. And well, he doesn't actually look aggroed on the pillager. But he's not trying to walk around? Bro's hacking. Now, I'm relatively certain that if I just punch him... Hey, buddy. Yeah, okay, he was just a little stuck. Do we want to try to put stairs in? Is that likely to fix anything? I don't know. I think we'll just leave again for now, because if I want to put stairs in, I have to, like, get rid of the water for a second and everything, otherwise it'll spill down, and that's probably not good. So, yeah. I mean, it's working again. Yo, wait, that's actually so much honeycomb. I hadn't even thought about the honeycomb farm until, like, right now. Nice. That means we can actually make a slime farm. Let's go. Because we need candles. Yeah, that's actually a good amount of honeycomb for just a one beehive farm. Okay. Oh, that's right. We don't have all the iron that we need. Okay, so we're gonna head back over to the villager trading hall. We're gonna get our inventory sorted as best we can. We don't need these for the time being. We're just gonna chuck random stuff in random chests until the inventory is empty. We actually still want that though. Keep a stack. Yeah, most of the time we're just fine. Okay, so we need 24 minecarts at 5 per minecart. That's like 100 and 120, right? Yeah, 120 iron, which is maths in stack format. It's 1 stack and 36. Yeah, 1 stack and 36. Now, while we're waiting for more iron to come in, we're actually gonna grab some emeralds and work on the masons again. Yeah. Okay, that guy is basically useless. Now this guy, let's let him level up. What's next? Ah, terracotta. Wait, is he about to level up? I think he's leveling up again. Is he? You know what? We'll come back to him. Okay. Polished granite. Polished diorite. Polished granite again. Okay, so we leveled up a couple of those. We got some more throwaway blocks. Or not throwaway so much as just, like, easy to get and to use blocks. Okay, nice. Well, there's something that just stays funny about iron golems just falling like that. Okay, we need 30 more iron. Let's do a quick restock of melons. One day we will probably be using a food besides melons, but that day is not today. So, what am I gonna do with all these armadillo scutes? Okay, actually, we gotta chill for a second, and I just realized I accidentally forgot to set Discord to Do Not Disturb. Which, most of the time is fine, but if someone happens to ping me during the live stream, that would be awkward. Especially because y'all would hear it. Okay, since we have nothing to do, let's actually just work on paving the swamp, I guess. Chop out some more trees and then just start filling in water with blocks. Probably won't take that long, so it's not like we're gonna really get anywhere with this, but like... And this is probably gonna look so ugly, because I don't think we're gonna be consistent. I think we're just gonna use any of these. Maybe there'll even be terracotta in there at some point. And it's gonna look the worst, but it'll be useful. That's what matters. I mean, this actually looks kind of cool right now, at least. You know, where like you can still tell where the water was. If I had like blue stained glass or something, so it kind of looks like there is still water, that would be really awesome. But we're not getting our hands on blue stained glass for this. Fireflies are coming out. You would not believe your eyes if 10,000 million? I don't actually really know that song. I think it's 1,000. Okay, in this case, we'll just fill it in up here. We're probably going to be smoothing this out at some point, but on the other hand, we might not be smoothing this out at some point. And honestly, just having 1 block differences isn't even that big of a deal or anything. Okay. Surely we have enough iron by now. Yes. In fact, we have one too many. Okay, so that's enough iron to craft all the minecarts. But we're not going to craft them quite yet, because that'll just take up all of my inventory. Because we just need to grab one of you. And, ooh, some of you. And we need to make, wait. Oh, I meant to do more, but that's okay. And then we just need to make some of you. And at some point there'll be a sorting system attached to this before it heads to like our official collection hall, but yeah, for the time being this is fine. Oh! I heard a witch. Oh, they're in my collection area right now. Okay, well. I think they poisoned themselves. Oh, wait, I'm taking a lot more damage than I thought I would. Wait, we're in normal mode, so poison can't kill me, right? That poison lasts forever. What the frick? Yep, okay. In normal mode, we are safe. Yeah, they freaking poisoned themselves. Why didn't their poison last as long as mine? Okay, well, we'll just wait a sec here. Try to work down some of that hunger so I can heal it back. This is when I need better food than melons. Well, we'll run to the house to chip down some hunger, but also so that we can see if there's better food around there. I did also see a gapple in one of the chests back there, but this seems like kind of a oh my gosh. Seems like kind of a waste of a gapple, if I'm being honest. No food. No food. No food. Oh, there's apples, I guess. But you're kind of in bad shape if apples are your best food. I mean, I have potatoes. I should really make that potato farm. I've never made one before, but there's a way to do a fully automatic potato farm using villagers, because they will harvest the potatoes for you and then try to toss them to another villager. And then you just pick it up when they try to toss it to the other villager. Okay, that was actually kind of a swag, that was kind of a swag crit. Right underneath the tree. Alright. But the good news is we're healed back up, despite having to fight some pillagers, and we're heading back to kill the witches. Which there might be more of now, actually. I really hope not. Oh! Wait, they died! Somehow. Genuinely no idea how that happened. But great. Alright, so we want a hopper. Chest here. And here. This is going to be really compact for now. Forgot to bring a crafting table. So we'll just make some slabs right now. And then what we want to do is put a rail down. And now we're going to craft all them minecarts. Wait, 20. Don't know how I miscalculated that, but I miscalculated that, so we need, oh, I forgot, you gotta break that, so we can see the, so we'll actually need 4 more minecarts than what we have here. That's okay. That'll only take a sec. We should be getting iron right now again, so. 4 more minecarts isn't a huge deal. Right. That's more like it. Alright, 4 more minecarts. We plop these bad boys down, and the witch farm is officially complete. One, 2, 3, 4. And then we just gotta put that right there. And that should work. To the best of my knowledge, that will work. I don't know why I put those there, but I did. Will that actually make it easier to get down? Yeah, it kind of does actually. Okay. So we'll come back and check on that later in the stream, see if we've actually gotten a bunch of items, which hopefully we have. Just realized that creeper farm isn't as useful as I was originally hoping, because now that we have a witch farm, we'll be getting gunpowder. But hey, if we need tons of gunpowder, we got 2 sources of it. But we did get a few things, we just didn't get it technically automatically, so it doesn't count for the counter. That's alright. Let's just need to go over to the... I am so swamped with stuff. Just junk. Probably want to hold on to the ominous bottles for now. Okay, yes, we'll go put the armadillo scutes in the farm, because I don't think they're ever gonna need to go anywhere else. Wait, I actually heard some... But apparently it doesn't work anymore. I don't know. Actually, now would be a good opportunity to get a few more of these in. Especially around the villagers, just because that's where I'm most worried about monsters spawning and ruining everything. Okay, so we are officially halfway through stream. And we've got another hour. What farm do we want to make? Or do we want to make a farm? We could just work on like paving in all this water and whatnot. I don't think we got anything new there. And yeah, and hope that the witch farm gives us some stuff during this. That wouldn't be bad. If we can just get some emeralds so we can get some more stuffs. Because I would actually prefer to use more of this than over. Oh, actually, you know what we should do? We should try to use all these experience levels to grind out an actually good set of tools. We won't be able to have mending yet, but we'll need to get a villager for that. So yeah, let's go hop over there and do some enchanting. Yeah. Honestly, I don't care about the armor being perfect yet. Well, at some point we'll make it good, but like right now, I mean, what would it even need to be perfect for? There's no PvP to worry about or anything. Okay, yeah, and then I've got some more lapis here. We've got axe. We've got all sorts of diamond pickaxes that have good stuff. We have an anvil. We could always make more anvils. However, we do not have a diamond shovel, which we do actually want to have a good shovel in this world. We want that instant mine. You don't always need the diamond shovel, but we do this time. I took all of my sticks away. Fortune 3 on a shovel is crazy, man. Okay, this is actually the most worthless one here. I am actually going to de-enchant it. Yeah, because this will also have Fortune 3. That's pretty nice. What about the axe? Unbreaking 3. Do we go for it and hope for efficiency? It's going to be the same on this right now, right? You know what? We'll do it on this. Let's go. That's what we like to see. Fortune 3. Let's go for it. Yeah, you know, that's pretty good. Okay, so we've got most of the god tools that we want. Here's our god pickaxe, except for this one that's our silk touch one. We will need one of each. So there's the lineup for now. That was actually really fast. I mean, I guess it wasn't perfect. They're not perfect. We want efficiency 5 on these, but just having efficiency 4 across the line is really good. We'll try enchanting some books real quick just to see what we're offered. Because if we get something good offered that we can put on one of these. No, not really. We'll only grind out a couple levels trying to get the right thing. Yeah, you know what? It's not worth it. Ever since they added the mace, it feels like it's just gotten so much harder to get good enchantments on books. Just because there's more options. And I don't care. I don't really care about the mace. I mean, maybe I should care more, but like, it just, at least in a world like this, I mean, like, what would I even do with the mace? I'm not doing PvP, but I'm also not really even playing, like, trying to kill mobs that much. All the mob killing is happening automatically. And even then, I mean, Diamond Axe is gonna do me a lot better, all things considered. Why didn't those break? Well, now they did. Okay, so I should have Instamine now, right? Oh, yes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, spears could actually be useful. But I've hardly used spears. I really gotta, like, actually sit down and figure out how they work. Okay, I'm not totally sure what I'm doing right now, but I just kind of feel like smoothing things out a little bit over here. We could get to work on the collection room. We could actually do that now. We want Instamine on stone before we really get to work. But we could at least get all the dirt cleared out for the area. Which, actually, that I might have the collection area go, like, here. Like, what if it's here in the ground, and then if you come up over here, that's where the villager trading hall is. Which, also, the villager trading hall genuinely looks sick from above, but... Yeah, I think the collection room's gonna be over here, because then we have less water to deal with. And that'll just make things so much easier. They're not that complicated. Actually, just hold right mouse button to just hit whatever you collide with, or you left click to hit normally with it. Okay, yeah. I think it just, like, I figured that out, but, like, it just had weird animations going on, and then I was like, oh, there's probably something I don't understand here, but yeah, it seems like it's pretty simple. Okay. So we're going to start clearing this down. We need to think about exactly what the collection room needs. Now, let's... Okay, yeah, plenty of time tonight. So let's pop over here for a second, the spreadsheet. How many different items do we have? Roughly 127. Obviously not a perfect count, but let's say that we need something like 128 storage silos. If we want one for each item, which I think we will. We might combine them here and there. But for the most part, if we got to have one for each item, then somewhere around 128. So that means we need like 64 and 64 two sides. And I want it to be decently fancy. Like, I want people to look at my finished project and be like, dang, that is a storage system. Especially because we have like copper golems and whatnot now that make storage systems, I don't know, feel less impressive sometimes, if that makes sense. But obviously we're going to keep it in line with this. So if we start here, I want each storage silo should probably have at least like 5 chests on it. It will take a lot of wood, but I'll try and get a better bamboo farm by then. Yeah, so actually this might be about the right. We'll have to get rid of some stuff, the granite I placed earlier. But let's say that we've got chests like here. There's our chest. And then if we have 3 blocks in the middle and chests here, honestly 3 blocks isn't enough. Maybe 5 blocks across before the other side of chests. So if they start like here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Oh yeah, that's a good amount of space. Now the other thing I gotta decide is, hang on. So chests are gonna be here. Here. Okay. Now the other thing I gotta decide is how exactly I want these chests to be placed. Because you see, part of the point of doing a Project Pinnacle thing like this is just the sheer amount of resources we have access to. We should be able to do crazy fancy stuff, you know? So in theory, there shouldn't be any problem with some certain plans I would want to do. I mean, mainly, I don't need to be cryptic or anything. What I want to do, we gotta start. Oh, and it's 9. Okay. So what I kind of want to do is I want to have every chest, every storage silo, have a row of redstone lamps next to it that indicate how many resources we have of that type. Now that's going to take up a lot more space per chest, which is why I'm not totally set on that plan. It would be super cool though. You know what? Let's actually pop over to the testing world real quick. Okay, so let's just over here is fine. All right, so let's get some chests. If we assume that we need 64 chests on each side, and we're doing storage silos that are 4 tall, that means each, or I think I said 5 tall. That's pretty good. Okay, so if we do that, and then let's get a wooden axe, because I'm pretty sure what I can do is I can do slash, I think stack, just forward, 1, wait, count offset. Okay, so we would need 64 offset of 1. Wait. Stack, forward, count, offset. Too many arguments. There's something I don't understand here. I don't know why I can't tell it to do it a bunch of times. What direction is that? You know what? It'll take a second, but hang on. So that's east. Yeah. Okay, so we do slash stack east. And then again, that gives us 8. That gives us 16. That gives us 32. Oh my gosh. Oh no. And that gives us 64. Oh no. Oh my gosh, no, I just realized how much. Slash copy. And then if there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slash paste. I mean, endgame project Pinnacle, this would be pretty sick. Not gonna lie. It would be a mess of hoppers on the backs, for sure. However, if I wanted to do the redstone lamp thing, I don't think I am. I think that is actually 64, right? That feels like more. But no, that would be. Okay. Okay, so if I wanted to do the redstone lamp thing, redstone lamp. So it'd need to be this 64 times. This is probably highly unrealistic. Slash east. Oh wait, no, sorry. Slash stack east. So that's 2. That's 4. That's 8. That's 16. That's 32. Oh no. That's 64. Yeah, as much as I really thought this was a fun idea, we're not doing that. Yeah. Oh, that would be ridiculous. Yeah, we're sticking to this. We'll just have like item frames and whatnot. Okay, but yeah, 64. This is actually a little more realistic. So just somewhere in the middle will be a break, and we can always expand it on the outsides and whatnot. Okay. Okay, so if this is the middle, if we're just going to assume 32 and 32, I think that's the way to do this. This will be like the entrance or something. So, 1, 2, no, hang on, let's just get coordinates. So if the block we're looking at, this is negative 85. 32 blocks is going to be negative 53. So let's go find negative 53. So we need to go until here. Honestly, I don't know if that's nearly as bad as I was expecting. Oh no. Oh no. That's annoying. Okay, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We'll just have some water spills and we'll patch them up as we get them. The first thing we're going to do is we're just going to get this side. Actually, I think if we just fill it into like there-ish. Okay. So this we can bring all the way to here. Honestly, better to address this water right now because we'll need to have a wall at the end and everything, like a decorative wall. And then of course we are gonna have to expand these out to the sides because we need hoppers and whatnot all over the place. It's gonna be a serious mess. Like, holy crap. I don't think I was prepared for how much of a mess this is going to be. Wait, oh, I don't have my silk touch pickaxe with me. It's fine. Cobblestone is actually still useful for stuff. So this is where it goes to. Okay. So there's our sides. Insta mining never gets unsatisfying in Minecraft. Just come on. Everything about this is amazing. Oh. A little more water. Is it just there? Looks like it was just there. Okay, let's hop over here, drop off a whole crap ton of dirt, and probably have to craft some more chests to drop off this crap ton of dirt. Nice, we'll drop some other crap in there as well. I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm just making problems for myself later. But hey, later Kobaz has to deal with that, not me. Oh, nice. Actually, I mean, that will have to be replaced with some kind of decorative floor block, but for today... But for today, who cares? And actually, yeah, to be clear, this is just where the hallway is going to be. We need 2 more blocks for the chests, and then another block for the hoppers. Alright. Once again, let's get coordinates. So this block is -89. Wait, hang on, I did this block, right? Yeah. -89. We need to add 32. So that puts us 121? Yeah, 121. -121. Oh no. Well, that goes to here. Okay, at least we'll get rid of that tree. I think we need a slightly better indicator of where this ends. There's just a tree here right now, so it's a little harder, but there. Yep, okay. Hang on, and this is the last block that we need to break right here. Okay, then 2, 3, 4, 5. This will actually make it a lot harder to access my villager trading hall for the time being. Might add a bridge. Okay. So let's actually start from this side. I know I need to clear it out later anyways, but I actually would rather keep this nice and neat for now. Once again, never stops being satisfying. drop off some more dirt real quick. And other things. This side's got way more dirt. Okay. That's all pretty neat. It'll be really dark down here during the night, though. I'm just gonna trap mobs down there for now. Okay, honestly, that's not as big as it felt in the creative world. I mean, it's still gonna be freaking massive when we've got chests and hoppers and pipes leading to all those hoppers and whatnot in here, but that's not something we have to worry about today. Today we've got 30 more minutes, and we get to do something with those 30 minutes, and I don't know what it is yet. Let's see how much iron we have. Maybe we can just trade with some villagers and get some stuff. Yeah, there really does need to be a bridge over this for now. I'm not... Oh, especially because I gotta bring villagers across from time to time. Oh yeah. Let's get some emeralds. Okay. We got plenty. Does this guy just need me to trade for one thing so that the system will realize that he's supposed to level up? Like if I just trade for that? Yeah, okay. And now we can get quartz. Same thing going on here, it seems. Not super bad or anything that I had to do that though. Dripstone is still a block. Just even uglier than like diorite or something in most cases. Or like polished diorite, let's be clear. There we go. We've got a bunch more guys leveled up. And we've got a whole bunch more random blocks. Not sure exactly what I want to do decoratively in here. I do actually have a few ideas, though. Like, what if we had some arches with some, like, log pillars going up and over? It'd have to be a little bit longer so we could still have enough chests when those are replacing chests periodically, but wouldn't be that much more, and it'd look pretty sick. Or would it be stone arches? It would probably be stone arches and then wood everywhere else. But I mean, it's mostly going to be chests wherever it's not arches, so. And we really finished a lot of stuff a lot faster than I thought we would. I'm not really sure what to do. We could get started on a slime farm out that way or something. Maybe we'll just clear out trees, honestly. It's something that needs to happen at some point anyways. And once again, I really do have to stop like exactly on time today, so we could just do this for the rest of the stream if we wanted, and that's really interruptible whenever time's up. So yeah, we'll clear out trees for like maybe 15 minutes because we've got 30 minutes left. About 15 minutes, and then we'll try and get some blocks filling in the water for the last 15 minutes. I think that's a good plan. Oh, we haven't checked on the witch farm. Got to do that real quick. So it's been running for about 30 minutes. Yes. That's 4 more items. We're at 20. Because, yeah, we haven't been getting spider eyes. We haven't been getting sticks. What? Oh, I was just drowning. Yeah, we haven't been getting sticks. We haven't been getting gas bottles. We haven't been getting redstone dust. This is smashing. Let's go. Okay. Hang on, how many trees? Oh yeah, there's only like maybe like close to a dozen around here. I'll just clear these out. This whole section will be done. Swamp trees are way more annoying to work with than you'd think, just because you need the water. Like Frostwalker would actually probably make clearing out swamp trees way easier and or just like way less annoying, honestly. Even though Frostwalker sucks 89% of the time. This is like one of the 5% of the time that it'd actually be nice. Are there any trunks left? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So this whole area is done when it comes to trees. There's so many sticks and saplings around. Oh, I have a lily pad, I guess. It's also getting dark. pretty soon we are going to want to get a whole bunch of frog lights. I might actually AFK that. Probably off stream? I mean, the whole point of this world is for good AFK, right? But I'm not super inclined to do stuff off stream. Just cuz like, I mean, I know I'm not going to cheat or anything, but I don't want to have the, oh yeah, I did some mining off camera thing happen. Maybe what I could do is whenever I AFK, I'll still start a live stream. But I'll leave it unlisted, and I'll have a public playlist of just all the AFK streams. Just so that there's technically an official way people can check to make sure I didn't cheat. I have proof, right? Yeah, that could probably work. I could even do something funny for the AFKing streams, like coding wise or something. But I don't know. Maybe at some point. You can make one of like guys sleeping streams where nothing happens but people can still do something on stream. Yeah, cuz I've been messing around with this code stuff, making a Python script for the live chat thing. Like I actually have the code set up to it doesn't, I have it off almost all the time, but I have the code set up to read the every chat message out in like the original software automatic mouth SAM TTS thing. So it could be funny if just every message is read out loud. I would definitely make the streams unlisted afterwards, but I would leave them in a playlist. Yeah. Okay. So I'll screw around. I'll come up with something funny, and I'll have it explained in the description at least. And I'll just make sure I do that before I do any AFK streams. But there won't be any AFK stream next week because I'm going to be away. I'm going to be out of town-ish. I won't be at my computer desk for sure next week. Well, most of next week. I will be back in time for the regular actual stream and whatnot. And I could even be back in time. I think I get back on like Thursday. So yeah, maybe I'll do a AFKing stream next week on like Friday. Which I obviously won't be there for the stream. I'll just start it and bye-bye. So yeah, I'll brainstorm some funny ideas while I'm out of town next week, and then I'll try and on Friday, like morning, I'll try and get them all coded. I'll probably need a separate Python file. I'm getting a little distracted in my brain now, but at the very least, I'll do something where people can, where if I don't do something else, then it'll at least read everyone's messages out loud. Which I don't know how entertaining that'll be for any period of time, but it's not like it's especially supposed to be entertaining. It'll just be something funny to show up for and be like, oh, AFK stream, say something funny to have read aloud or whatever. Or maybe I'll find a way to make like a... It'd be funny if I made a full game of some kind in Python. That everyone in chat could play, like work together on, and that just happens like on one side of the screen while the AFKing is going on the other side of the screen. I might actually see if I can do something like that. Like, what if... this isn't a good example because it's too short and whatnot, But like a simple example would be like, what if there was like a game of Wordle on the left side of the screen while I was AFKing, and all of chat had to work together to finish Wordle, like something like that. All of chat probably just meaning like one person, maybe two, but you know, it'd be funny, something like that. If I could, like, maybe what if I could code chess in Python? That would actually be really hard. I've barely cracked into Pygame and whatnot. But let's say I could make chess, and then like during the stream, you can say move notation to do moves. So you have everyone plays chess. It'd be really fun. Actually, I have a funny idea. I didn't exactly want to just like talk about this on the internet, but like, just because I don't want anyone else to like steal it from me, but I don't think anyone will. I really want to make a website called Global Chess, where you like go to the website and it splits everyone into two teams, and then everyone like votes on what move to do for their team every day. So I don't know. It'd be emulating some kind of energy of that. So yeah, maybe I'll think about chess. I definitely need to have a separate Python file for the AFKing streams, because my main one is built for this specifically with, I mean, several different things that just shouldn't be in the AFKing stream, because they're kind of like, you know, they're not real. They're not mainstreams, you know? Anyway, point is, I will absolutely come up with some funny ideas. I'm actually a little sad that I have to immediately leave for stuff today, because I am starting to have a lot of funny ideas. Like, wait, hang on. I think you mentioned you knew about this the other time. The Doug's bee stream. It'd be funny if during the AFKing streams there was just like a such percent chance every second that there is 1 second of bees. I should probably think of something else so I'm not just directly stealing from Doug, but but something like that would be really funny in addition to chess or whatever. But I mean, what's a game that I could probably code? Because once again, I'm not great at coding. I am planning on taking a coding class once I go to college, which is also very close. But yeah, I'm not great at coding. I also refuse to use AI to code. So given that, maybe like I could probably make something like Connect 4. Like maybe that would be a good starting place. Is like something simple like Connect 4. Which at least I think Connect 4 is simple. Maybe it's not actually a simple async chess. Well, whatever the case, yeah. I will get something funny coded before AFK stream, which I think I'm fairly confident, as long as I've got a decently funny program to start with, first AFK stream should be next week on Friday. Probably... It doesn't show all the messages. Oh, frick, is my... Hang on 1 second. Let me just skip through the night. There is a distinct possibility that something about my script has gone wrong and I missed some messages. So sorry. 1 second. Yeah, that's a fine spot. Okay. Let me get my own stream. Oh, there might be some looping audio for just a sec, just so you know. We're fine. Looks like it's showing all the messages on my side. I don't see any differences. Like, hang on, if I send something... Yeah, it looks fine. I don't know. Okay. If it doesn't show up again, let me know, and I'll... Okay, tons of oak logs. We've got about 10 minutes left. Oh, it is actually looking so crystal clear out there. And once we fill all that water in, this will be amazing. Okay. You know what? I actually do not mind using these to fill in water. Why not? I mean, it looks a little ugly. Actually, maybe does it look too ugly? Because, like, that actually looks kind of sick when it's this. Huh? Is there any possibility that it in some way, like, breaks YouTube's rules or whatever? Because I don't think my script's doing anything weird as far as I can tell. I think it's YouTube. Has no swear words. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if you just... Oh. Like it had like a link to something? Because, yeah, it's very possible. Basically playing several people, but it was like whoever makes the move first, so you check from time to time how the game's going. I see. Yeah, that is pretty funny. It blocked the word guy? Wait. Huh. I will need to look at my code again. The script, the part of my script that is supposed to censor swear words and slurs and whatnot is imperfect, to say the least. Yeah, I mean, I was trying to guess. I was like, what word was censored there? Like, I can't even think of a swear that makes sense there. Maybe I'll just glance in the YouTube chat again. I should probably just leave that up right now. One guy is censored? Huh? Okay, I'm gonna try not to forget. So, I think I've explained before that the list of, like, words and whatnot to censor, I didn't create that. I yoinked it offline because I didn't really feel like there's a lot of slurs and whatnot that I just don't know, and I'd rather not have to just learn every swear word and slur ever. Yeah. But yeah, so I'll check the file. Probably what happens is for some reason that's in the file somewhere, and I have noticed this file in a lot of various ways is way more strict than I am. I mean, it's not as bad as, like, it's probably not as bad as Roblox. I genuinely have played, like, about 0 Roblox. But, but I think on a quick glance, I was like, wait, it won't let them use crap? I don't think crap is a swear word. Just stuff like that. So, anyways, yeah, I'll try to figure out why the heck that's in there and remove it. Wait, was that a word that was actually supposed to be censored? I think that still qualifies as a swear, at least where I grew up. But what I should probably do, because, like, the swear filter does make lighter swear words look like they're a lot worse. A lot of the time. So what I should probably do is I should take some more common swear words. It is kind of funny. It is kind of funny when something's censored and you're just like, was that viciously swearing or see, I don't know. But at some point I might sit down and I'll just have it replace some more common swear words that I know of with, like, I don't know, cleaner alternatives, if that makes sense. Because that wouldn't be too hard to code and it would make it a little less confusing. On the other hand, it is kind of funny. This is going to be ugly, and I think I just have to accept that it's going to be ugly. I guess I could use I don't know why I've been squeamish with these bricks. I guess they just feel more expensive, but they're really not. It'd be like swears in I Hate Fairyland. The main reason why I actually have a swear filter at all is, like, obviously I want to, like, actually I definitely want to censor, like, you know, like slurs and whatnot. I'd rather not have people being mean in the chat and whatnot. But also partially, I mean, if nothing else, there is kind of a data point that on YouTube that if there isn't swearing in your videos and live streams and whatnot, it does actually boost it in the algorithm a little bit, just because there's a lot of, there's going to be parents and whatnot that won't let their kids watch anything with swear words and that kind of thing. So, just little bit of help in there. So if it's not displayed anywhere in the video, if anyone comes by to rewatch a live stream, then technically more likely for views. And also, I mean, I don't really swear. So, yeah. And also, I mean, it's also just a fun problem to solve in coding. Like, I really do just like problem solving with coding, and I tried to figure out, okay, how do I censor a word without... It's kind of funny how people don't swear for the first minute, then do so to prove a point. Like in YouTube videos, or... Hey, Daisy, showing up for the last 2 minutes. of the live stream. Welcome in. You better. Oh wait, I just looked up and saw that you just sent me a bunch of Discord pings. I know, it's kind of weird. This is at least the second time it's happened. Yeah, I can look at Discord one of those. Don't worry. Although if you need me to do something, I really can't right now. Because as soon as I finish this, I have to finish packing. Anyway. So I guess before next time, you know what I should do actually? That was your message. Goodbye. Okay. Goodbye. Before next time, or specifically before the AFK streams, I should make a post on my YouTube channel for ideas for funny things to have during the AFK stream. And people can just comment them, because I have a couple funny ideas, but I don't have many that would be quick to code. So if we just kind of crowdsource a little bit, get a lot of people with funny ideas. And obviously the AFK streams can be a lot more chaotic than the main ones, because like I think I mentioned previously, okay, it's technically about time. I'll just finish this stack of blocks real quick. I think I mentioned previously that there's now like the 1 in 100,000 or 500,000 or something chance during these streams that a skeleton runs across the screen and we hear the Bad to the Bone riff, which means it'll probably happen once in the next 70 streams. So, point is that I'm going to keep it pretty low, that kind of chance low in the main streams. But the chance does not need to be low on the AFK streams. We could have Bad to the Bone every 2 minutes in the AFK streams for all I care. So, because I won't even be there. Anyway, yeah, so I'll try and get that post opened. I might have to do it, like, later or something. I don't know. What about random sounds randomly interrupting, like, those random videos? Oh, true. Yeah, okay, so yeah. I'll open a post for crowdsourcing some ideas. Make sure you go stick your idea there, and also make sure you put a comment on this live stream so that the most liked comment can be in the next one. Anyways, goodbye. Yeah, the 1 hour science. I have a whole playlist of those. I could just open them all up before the stream, so it comes. Okay, yeah. Anyway, bye bye. Where's my? Okay, actually, bye now.